Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? So, with this Al of X Love, this is probably like the most fan service show I'm doing a review on right now. Um, with the Line show being in a close second, or maybe even taking first, depending on how much more stuff we see within it. But other than that, we are getting quite the interesting development in our main guy being able to actually maybe not be completely useless when it comes down to fighting later on, which will change the dynamic of the battles by a lot. I feel like if all of a sudden he gets a weapon, or if he even gets just um, some type of, melee type of boost, whatever the case may be, I definitely want to see this character do something with the ladies instead of just, using them as shields practically. So, with what we're getting this week though is a combination of relaxation time with the ladies and playing some really strange games that aren't even really supposed to be taken serious, but supposed to help you when you're not feeling refreshed, or absolutely send the person into shock after seeing such game being played where if you lose your pantaloons, which you also have to take off your shorts and stuff, you can't have something protecting your underwear either. You have to be bearing it all. And yeah. And if you get them stolen, that means you pretty much died on the battlefield to them. So I was relatively weirded out about this being a game, and till I found out it was a joke, I thought it was funny, but at the same time, to think that they thought this would help him of all things, boy, were they wrong. It absolutely put this man into shock therapy. um, I don't know. I really honestly don't think they know anything about this guy. I think they're still thinking, what would any guy who's watching this show maybe want? Instead of thinking, what does this guy right here actually enjoy? Imagine if they all set up a steady room for him with snacks and all these different things, and anytime he gets confused or stumped on something, someone can come in there and try to give him an assist, try to do something like that. You know what I mean? Uh, it's it's that simple, ladies. You just gotta think about what they want, not what we all want. Nah, but it's one of those interesting parts of the show that are they gonna continuously think that whatever they do is supposed to be the best be all end all techniques to the heart? And if they continue doing that, is there a chance of anyone leveling down or something along those lines because they're not paying attention to the person, and maybe it feels like, I don't know. I really don't know with this show. Like, I think I'm looking almost too far into it. Like, there's some plot going on, but do I really need to look into the plot that much? I don't think so. The most thing that was plot driven this week was the fact that the guy who is supposed to be taking out the Valkyries learned how weak they are in their human form. Not only how weak they are, but that he may have to actually worry about the guy if he only has lower level demons that could take out the Valkyries in their human forms. But if he's around, it might not be the case. Or he could just use something a tidbit stronger than what he used this week, and it should absolutely destroy them, which I think we get a little bit of a glimpse of in the previews. So for me, I'm still treating this anime as it's not just sexy time with one guy who actually feels unlucky to be in the situation, pretty much. Um, I honestly don't know how to feel about this show. It's still up in the air for me. I don't even know. I might just drop it, but at the same time, it's only 12 episodes, and it's one of the mind-numbing shows for me. Like I don't really have to think much. I just have to literally tell you what I saw on the screen, and you'll be like, "Oh my God, you're a genius." I'll be like, "Oh, stop it, guys." But anyway, I do think we're going to get like something relatively hype this next week coming up. I kind of want to see the sister or the girl who's been protecting them in the shadows and like always getting phone calls about progress and stuff like that. I kind of hope she's one of the people that show up this week and not necessarily lose, but if she did come and not like actually complete her task of saving them, I think that would be a good showcasing for her to be like, okay, well, maybe I need to be around more so I can actually level up now because the girls have gotten to such a high level that I can't be the one protecting them if they need to protect me, right? So, like I said, I'm looking far into the plot more than probably anybody else. So if it gets annoying, I apologize, but that's the only way I could kind of stay into this story is because the plot was interesting from the jump, talking about Odin and all of his daughters, trying to give them, a way to be strong, a way to be able to handle all of the stuff that's going to be coming relatively soon. And if he can do that, I wanted to actually know like what was going to be the grand all be all battle of this show because it feels like this is actually a show you can't end it with 12 episodes or unless you want to jump really far ahead and not, really give any of the other Valkyries the same amount of time or an episode as the main girls that we've already seen, then that's different. Like that's completely on them, and they could definitely rush it and get it over with. They don't want to make all the Valkyries level up with the guy and they want to still end it, whatever. But I feel like that's where this show kind of is trying to shine, right? Like they want us to be happy and satisfied with these characters' level ups, and then they want our main character to actually maybe get some studying done. But I mean, that's probably never going to happen simply because these girls don't know that he just really wants to study, even though they talk about it all the time and they give him good luck charms and they, notice that he's studying quite a bit. Uh, it's funny to me that they haven't figured out that if they just do something study related, he would probably be the happiest guy ever. But here we are, and here they are failing. So let's try to get this ultimate, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Let me know how you guys are feeling about this show. If you guys are looking into the plot and ahead of time like I am, or if you're just looking at the plot, you know what I'm saying, the plot, then that's on you, and let me know if that's what's keeping you in this show. Regardless, I definitely see potential in the story, but it could be rushed, it could not be rushed, and that's kind of the potential I see is there's actual build up that they can do. But I relatively don't believe it. We're gonna get that much build. If we do, I'll be surprised, and I can't wait to record it and talk to you guys about it if you are still watching. So with all that being said, take care, everybody, and I am your boy, the Anime J, and I will talk to you in the next one. Peace.